So the first partner is H3, and they have a solution called Mobile Entree. Is anybody here using Mobile Entree or heard of these guys? A few people? Okay. So if you think back a few slides ago, back to the /m control, it was pretty, the user interface is okay, but it's nothing spectacular for the user. What the Mobile Entree solution does is it gives you a developmental environment where you can create these device-friendly web parts, and you can take all the core features in SharePoint and really extend those out to the device and make it a very rich user experience on the device form factor. And I thought the best way to illustrate this is just through a demo here. Oops. We'll close that. All right. So what you see now is a typical SharePoint site. You can see the site's called Lisa Demo. It's got some announcements. There's a discussion thread going on volunteer opportunities. And what would happen is on this site, let's say that Lisa clicks on it, and she says, I'd be more than happy to volunteer at this event. So Lisa's at her desk. She clicks on that, and she updates it on SharePoint. Then Lisa jumps in her car and drives away. Now she's away from SharePoint. And then she thinks about it, and she says, well, this is okay, but they're going to put me on kitchen detail. Last time I was on kitchen detail with this charity event, I burned the place down because I'm not such a great cook. So now what Lisa can do is from her device, and this is a Samsung device, you can see that she can see the Lisa demo site here from her device on the application running on the device. You can see the announcements, the discussions, the shared documents. She would click on the discussion point, and you can see here's the volunteer opportunity, the same thread that was out on the SharePoint site. And she can say, on the SharePoint site, I can absolutely help. Well, now she wants to update that to reflect the fact that she can't work in the kitchen because she doesn't want any fires. So she says, please do not put me on kitchen detail. She could do that from her device. She could save it. And then what you see is the site actually immediately updates on the SharePoint site to reflect that change. So you can see down here in this window here that it was updated. Please do not put me on the kitchen detail. Their solution's also very good for enterprise search strings. The other thing it does, anybody here use ticketing help desk solutions in SharePoint? So the great thing about this is that they can actually take that experience and extend that down to the device. So again, here's a site. This is the help desk. And you can see that we've got some tickets that are open right now. And again, a lot of times people will go fix a problem. They'll come back to the desk, or they'll try to get on a web browser, maybe update it that way. Well, with the solution, you can actually, from a device, look at the help desk tickets. And so I can see I've got 3 tickets that are assigned to me right now, or tickets I need to assign. Being a good help desk technician, the one thing I want to do is get rid of as many tickets as possible. I don't want to work on these things. And I can see that I've got 1 service request. So the first thing I'm going to do, again, from my device, is I'm going to jump into this ticket, and I'm going to take a couple of these and I'm going to offload them. I'm actually going to pick the one I want. There seems like a mouse not working. Those are typically pretty easy problems to fix. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to assign that one to myself. And again, from my device, I can see that the ticket's open, its mouse not working. All this information is being pulled from SharePoint down to my device using the Mobile Entree solution. And I could have my name picker. So pretty much everything I could do in SharePoint, I can now do for my device. So you can see that I would take Lisa Ruff. If I'm Lisa, I could actually pull that ticket in, and it now becomes my ticket. So now let's say that I've got my problems here. I can actually pick this mouse not working, because now I've assigned it to myself, again, from my device. I can actually start to work on this problem. So let's say I go down to this person's desk, I go to Joe's desk, I start working on this high priority issue, and I find out that I fed the mouse Brie, and it seemed to fix the problem. The mouse is happy. I could actually update the ticket. I could make a positive resolution on this, and I could save it. And then back on the SharePoint site, immediately updates from my device. It says that it was a positive resolution, and it's closed out. So again, I can do all this from my device with this partner solution. So again, I think this is tremendously powerful.